Bye-bye.
So for the benefit of those who are not in court today, I would like you to tell Nigerians what really transpired in court today.
Okay, thank you. I am counsel for the appellant, the civil society organization that instituted this case to challenge the qualification of the president to aspire. This case has been on since 2018. It's not a new case. It's been moving slowly. So the appeal was fixed for hearing today. But the third respondent, there was now an issue because different law firms filed processes for the third respondent, that's President Buhari, and all claiming to have been duly briefed by the president to represent them. And so the court, after hearing all the argument, decided to allow them to go and sort out the issue of proper representation. And so the matter has been adjourned to 18th May for hearing of the appeal.
So what was the matter for today?
The matter was for hearing of the appeal.
Okay, what were the grounds, sir, for it?
Okay, the grounds, you know, as a matter of fact, that when the matter is in court, we cannot really go into the details and merits for the public. But generally, we are challenging the proper nomination of President Buhari, and but on different grounds from those that have already been determined by the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. I think I need to make that clear. These are on different grounds, but it's still a challenge to his qualification. Yes. No, that's not correct. As you know, this suit, in 2015, we also brought this suit, and we couldn't conclude it for some reasons. And of course, a lot of times in litigation have unintended consequences. So there is no coordination with anybody. This suit is meant to push the Constitution. They raise constitutional issues. They raise issues of law. And as you know, in the mature democracies, it is the duty of lawyers to ensure that the strict letters and intendments of the Constitution and the law are, complied with, and that is our interest. As to who might benefit or not is not really what we are thinking of at this time.
Oh well, there seemed to be a kind of confusion, sort of. You know, the party mandated me to represent it, and also the president before the court in the matter, and that's precisely what we have done. You know, we filed our briefs and we were ready to go on with the case. However, someone said that he has instructions from the president to represent him, and that is what is about to be resolved, and then we'll come back to court on May 18th once the matter is resolved, and then we can go ahead with the hearing of the case.
So how do you intend to resolve it?
Well, as it were, we have a letter expressly instructing us to represent the two respondents, the second and the third respondents, and that is what we have done. So I think it is for the party, it is for the person who is laying claim to having instruction from the president to represent him to convince the court as regards the authority that he has. Was he in writing? Was he oral? However it was. I mean, what we know is that we have a document that substantiates our position and our claim that we're representing them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. What brought about this?
I won't say uproar. It's a normal occurrence in court. There is a new lawyer that entered appearance for second and third respondent. We've been the counsel in this matter. At the trial court, there was a different representation for second respondent. Now AC and Babatunde Ogala represented the second respondent, and we represented the third respondent at the trial court. When this appeal was entered at the Court of Appeal, we also represented the third respondent. But my learned friend this morning, we discussed, and he showed me a letter of instruction from the All Progressive Congress. The third respondent is a named party, the second respondent is a named party. They are not the same thing. But however, it's something that can be sorted out amongst ourselves, and that's what we informed the court, that we are going to sort out the issue of representation as regards the the third respondent. Yeah. You see, the law is settled, and it's a law court. With all due respect to the justices of the Court of Appeal, the issue of representation is for the litigant to decide. And the honorable thing was what I informed the court, that it was going to be sorted out, and you could see the court indulged us with that request, and the matter was adjourned to May. So it's not for the court to ask who instructed you. The court, if there is doubt as to representation, what the court will do is to ask parties to go and sort out issue of representation, which the court has done. And if it becomes something of contest, the court will invite the litigant, and the litigant will say, this is my lawyer. But it has not gotten to that, really. We are all we are on the same side. We are all the same. APC, President Muhammadu Buhari is a member of the All Progressive Congress, and we are all on the same side. So I think it's just banter. The court was just trying to, it was on the lighter side.
Let's get into the background of this case.
Yeah, the appellant is contesting the documents submitted by President Muhammadu Buhari in his INEC EC Form 9 and EC Form 9A. The issues in this appeal has been decided in the case of Abubakar Atiku against INEC, and my Lord, the Chief Justice of Nigeria stated clearly that President Muhammadu Buhari is eminently qualified.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.